everybody? Wanna Weasem here, 3:38 a.m. Friday, September 18th, 2015. I should have had this done about an hour and a half ago, but I went ahead. I thought Minecraft Xbox One needed an upgrade, and I intended to have like a video rendering while that went down, just to kind of be like dual productive, and it turns out that it didn't. I don't know if it like downloaded it off somehow. I don't know. I didn't have internet last night, so needless to say, I didn't have to have an update, and then I wound up recording 2 episodes of solo survival, primarily trying to cover 4 superchargers. I hope to have the review copy today. I'd kind of hoped to have had it by now, just so I could have the unboxings ready to go and have a lot of gameplay ready. My goal for day 1 was just to be able to be like a wizard. If you fire questions at me, I can answer it. I can provide whatever depth of detail you want. I can tell you what I would suggest you do first when you unlock online racing, if you have to do anything to unlock on. I wanted to be able to answer everything, and I still hope to be able to do that, but it's just if I get the copy of the game today, obviously it'll come to work. I work. That means I leave. We close at 5. That means nothing. But I would hope I could get home pretty early. So I'd basically have like Friday and Saturday to unbox everything, edit and render those, upload them, and do gameplay. I'm not really going to be able to progress very far, but hey, you know, it may not even show up for all I know, but it's supposed to be coming. So that said, what do I have right now? I've got Trap Team, and that's what we're going to roll with. Now, Funny Bone, it's weird that I never really upgraded him yet. I really honestly didn't play as him much. He just, I don't know, something about him didn't... I'm not a huge hot dog fan. I think the concept is great. I think he's an interesting character. I like that he's in the book with Terrafin. But it's just, I don't know. That's not my, like... everyone raved about Hot Dog, and I was like, yeah, you know. That's back in Giants. I'm like, Jetvack's freaking sweet. And everyone else is like, Hot Dog and Pop Fizz. And I'm like, what about Jetvack? You know, so... anyway, he just, I think that kind of, like, put a bad taste in my mouth, and then some other people I talk to regularly, that, like, jump right in with the upgrades, are like, oh, I hate him, he sucks. And like I always say, I don't think any Skylander sucks. I think that there's some that don't suit certain people's playstyles. There's some, I mean, back in SSA, most people didn't like Boomer. Most people didn't like Stump Smash. And it's like I always say, once you upgrade someone, and if you hate their base upgrades, usually the paths will set you free, you know. But I'm kind of excited. I really enjoyed actually just milling around with him here before I started recording. His primary attack is called the Bone... What? Well, the strategy guide is totally off, once again. The primary attack, the X button here on the Xbox, we're basically throwing a bone disc. And they say flying bone disc is attack 2. I'm going to disagree and say it's attack 1. And then attack 2 is the bone saw, which is the B button, which is your secondary attack button. That said, whatever. Yeah, let's actually investigate. Alright, so powers.
New tricks.
Yeah, the game has it correct. So, I think what they must have done... Yeah, they just totally screwed it up in the strategy guide. I had a conversation with a friend at GameStop about how I find errors in strategy guides. Anyway, we've done it again. Primary attack is flying bone disc. It's going to be 99 to 148. And then secondary attack is bone saw. It's going to be 56 to 84. And in addition to that, it only runs for like 2 seconds, but I can regularly get 3 instances of damage out of it. So, there was 3 instances of damage. That's the full duration of the thing. Can you jump slam with it? Absolutely. The thing is, by the time it like lands, it's pretty much done. But I guess if you like landed on someone, it might be kind of a cool way to kill them. That said, I'm more interested in the bone disc. I think it's pretty cool. It's got decent range. I can stand here and we don't... Oh, we do hit it. When I was playing around, I wasn't. Okay, well, really good range, though. Not quite a screen cleaner, but decent range. So, that said, can you jump slam it? Yes. Although it doesn't really hone in on the enemy. But if you had an enemy like up on a ledge, you know, like over here or something, then obviously this would be kind of advantageous. He also is pretty dadgum quick, especially compared to the people we've upgraded recently. So, speaking of upgrade, let's get started on that. I do plan to keep solo survival going as close to every other day as I can, but supercharger's kind of a big deal, so I might miss like a day or two here and there for a little while. But I'll try to keep, and especially with me not getting the game by now, kinda. I mean, people don't understand, like, I could breeze through the game, but when you then have to edit and render a video, like a 30-minute gameplay video takes a little over an hour probably to render, and then it takes about 30 minutes to upload, and it turns into a whole lot of time invested. It doesn't seem like it. You think, oh, these lazy bums just upload videos to YouTube. Yeah, but by the time you've, like, it's not like you're just playing it. That's what streamers do, you know. But when you actually take the time to edit and render a video and then upload it, you've got a significant chunk of time. I would say roughly for me with my internet, 4 times more effort, or time I should say, invested in getting it to you to view than I have actually invested in the 20 to 30 minute video. So it's funny. That said, bone paws. This is the tertiary attack. Press Y to raise bone paws from the ground, which attack enemies. This is pretty cool, and I don't know if we can showcase it here. I thought gear shift would be complicated, but she turned out to not really be. Let's take a look at it over here. Oh, it's kind of interesting. So we're just kind of checking it out right now. Don't know how long they'll stay, how many hits they can fire off, what damage they do. That's got a really good life cycle. How many we can have active? It's another hot button issue. So, I haven't been counting because I kind of figured it would have gone away. It did take some time to set up. Okay, well it's been a while. Can we? Oh, that's a good shot of the disc. I don't know, something about that. I just really like the green. I associate that color of green with like undead. For some reason, I don't know if it's like Slimer or I don't know, but most people probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'll just leave it at that. Can you bone saw too? So I'm ready to say that stays for a really long time. I think you'd probably agree with me. So let's see if you can have 2 active. How about that? I am unable to get another bone paw. Literally. Oh, there it goes. Oh, good lord. Are you serious? Well, this is not too bad. This is fantastic. Why did people say he sucks? We've only got the 3. Good lord. So I don't know if these have to take damage to go away, but this guy's still here. This guy's probably fired off 20 damage, you know? Oh my gosh. You know, maybe if these you take forever to dig and then they come out and they hit like one time and break or something, maybe that's where people are coming from. But man, I don't even have to play Funny Bone. We just watch everything die, apparently. And it looks like these aren't something you can pass through, so I assume we could use that as like a shield, but neither one of these seem to want to despawn, so great day in the neighborhood, is it not? Alright, so they're doing 100 to 150, we know that, right? And apparently they will stay forever. I mean, this guy has been here for a really long time. And then this one's not going away either. So we know we can have at least 2 active. Let's try to count the time it takes to dig one. And then see if the first one goes away. It's still there. I'll try to stay. I'd say about 3 seconds to dig. Good lord. This is freaking awesome. I don't know if I'm like having a dream or something. So, 3 seconds to dig. Can stay perpetually. And then we've got 3 right now. Let's see if we can dig another one. It's not letting me dig. Okay, so you can only have 3 active. Yeah. So you can only have 3 active. Basically, as soon as you start digging a 4th one, the 3rd one despawns. And there's only like certain areas you can apparently dig them too. And then they do 100 to 150. So that's crazy. 3 at a time. I might reword that in the spreadsheet, I don't know, but like I said, unless with a real enemy, like say this was, I don't know, just a troll or something, and it can whack that one time and break it, that I could see sucking. But right now, this is pretty insane, really. So I'm content with him thus far. Disc Demon. I always was intrigued by this clip picture. Press X to launch a flying bone disc that does extra damage. So 434 is our price. Keep in mind 19 wing sapphires. And it looks really cool is the main thing. So let's see if that take those away. Yes, luckily, because that would have gotten annoying. So here we go. Oh yeah, that does look sweet. So we were already doing 99, which in my opinion is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Why do people not like Funny Bone? Oh, and they bounce a little bit? That's not even advertised. Like, almost everyone I talked to, like, no one said how great he was, but, like, a lot of people told me, it's like, yeah, I hate Funny Bone, he sucks. And I don't know what they're basing that off of. This is just... This is fantastic. 140 to 210, I mean, good lord. That's like that's the second upgrade on the primary attack. So, Flying Bone Disc does extra damage, 140 to 210. Also ricochets, kind of. Ricochet looks funny when you spell it. I mean, that is sweet. Let's see if we can get a double here. Okay, so it doesn't have quite the distance to do it. Oh, yeah, man. And sometimes it'll like hover. It's doing 2 instances of damage there. If I could get it to ricochet again. That still doesn't hone in on the enemy when you do an air attack. But it does bounce pretty decently. And if we ever get the angle right again, I mean, I guess I don't have to, but you saw me hit that other dummy. So, yeah, this is sweet. Okay, so I'm good with that. So, I don't know why people were saying they don't like him. I like him based on his like first 2 upgrades here. So, up next is Ferocious Fetch. Press and hold X to chase after the flying bone disc and release to fetch it. So we need to hold X to chase it, and then release to fetch it. 558. That seems simple, but it's also confusing. I'm very tired, I'll tell you that. And I was reading ahead, is why we kind of botched that. So let's make sure we've still got the same thing. 140 and it bounces. Okay, great. Bounced multiple times there. So let's throw it. You see it there. Let's hold X. Oh, hey. Well, that's cool. And I can actually control the bone disc. Like where it flies, I just press X and it goes. But I can like swing it. Am I able to do that? No. I can't just press X and then like make it go towards the other dummy. It's gonna go however I'm facing. Like I can't throw it that way and like then swing it back around towards Persephone. But when we hold X, That was about 5 seconds there before it expired. Let's try it again. Okay. Now what I'll do is we've had that same trajectory. You can tell it's going to hit the dummy. And I am going to try and make it turn. I'll cross about at the river. I'll start trying to swing it towards the treehouse. Let's see what that is going to look like. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, so now we just need to see what happens when we catch it. Still doing 140. So I'm gonna throw it, chase it. Oh yeah, it looks cool. 280. Why do people not like this guy? Freaking A, this is awesome. I would take him over Hot Dog any day. This is just cool, man. 280, so that's gonna be 420. Good grief, he's not even a trap master. This is like Soul Gem territory for good characters. 280 to 420, and it looks cool. So I am not understanding why people told me he sucks. This is awesome. So bump up the blades is next. Press and hold B to charge the bone saw. Okay. I was enjoying the frisbee things, but whatever. Speaking of which, I only have one funny bone, unless I've got one like tucked away somewhere. That said, you got Tail Wagger, which improves the bone saw attacks. We'll see how this upgrade treats it. It is the weaker of the attacks. It also has a pathetically low duration. The frisbees are awesome, so unless this one we just bought does something crazy, strength is the discs, weakness is the saw. Might make sense to take Tail Wagger based on that, or with Bone Zoner, improve flying bone disc attacks. That to me might be the way we go, just because I enjoy it so much. But again, bear with me, it's 3:55 in the morning, so we're not going to pick one just yet. But I mean, this was not a deal where I had like one person I talked to telling me they hated Funny Bone. It was like everybody was saying it. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's why at the start of the video, I was like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of, Hot Dog, which I'll probably get hate for that. I like Hot Dog, I like a lot of other Skylanders way better. I'll put it that way. And so I kind of just typecast him, oh, it's another dog, yeah. And then everyone was telling me, it's like, yeah, he sucks, he's horrible. I disagree. I think this guy is he's amazing thus far. We haven't even taken a path. His paths may be disappointing, but that's only because his base upgrades have been just insanely good. So 56 to 84, 2 to 3 instances of damage, roughly a 2-second runtime is what we had with the bone saw. And now let's go ahead and see what we've got. I'm just going to tap the B button. That's the same thing. See the damage on it. We did buy the upgrade, right? What am I missing? Do I have to hold B? Okay, this whole strategy guide is off. I'm looking at Ferocious Fetch in the strategy guide. Press and hold attack 2. No, it's press and hold attack 1. So bump up the blades, press and hold attack 1 to charge the bone saw. So yeah, I'm tired and must have not read that, but so we just need to translate that to attack 2. So press and hold attack 2. That said, it's kind of sad the damage didn't go up from 56, just rolling, but now we will hold it. Oh yeah, oh, I'm liking this, and that's a speed attack too. You can adjust it on the fly. Let's see how long I'm charging. About 3-second charge time. That's a way better distance. So he even bounced off quickly. Bonus points for you. Pretty good range there. I am yawning like every time I... That's one of those weird deals. I've yawned like so many times in succession. This looks cool, and it's 123. Half of that would be, what, 61.5? 123 and 61 is going to be 184. Let's see if we can get a 184. Let's just point blank range this. Oh, nice. Did not know we could do that. Now, once we start charging it, I can also release. I don't have to hold it the whole time. Question is, will it do the same damage or proportional? It's the same. That's great. Okay, so let's point blank range, see how many times we fire off. A loss. Is it 8? Okay, this is good. So 123 to 184. 3-second max charge. Can damage at 56 to 84 while charging. Alright, so that makes sense to me. I am just tired. Very, very tired. But I'm also very happy. This is, again, I don't know why everyone said his base upgrades are just ridiculously good. I mean, I don't have any complaint at all. So, yeah, everyone that told me he sucks, I disagree. Big time. I don't even care. The paths could totally blow and be disappointing. Both of them. The Soul Gem could be atrocious. Based on his base upgrades alone, I am a fan. So, he's definitely struck a chord with me. Plus, he's got a cool background story, and that always means something to some of us. So, I like the aesthetics of it. I like the looks of everything. It's just a good... It's very well balanced, too. You've got the bone paws that are kind of like a defensive type thing, and you can retreat from. You've got the good ranged projectile and the bone disc, and then you sort of got like a charging dash attack that does good damage. I don't know what's not to love, and I hope I don't sound like an idiot. It's exactly 4 in the morning. And anyway, I'm gonna end this, man, and I'll be trying to figure out what path to take. I'm inclined to go. I haven't actually read anything about them, but I'm kind of interested in further upgrading the disc path, you know, like the frisbee type stuff. So we'll see, though. I'll kind of read up on that, make my decision off camera, and I will, for better or worse, attempt to go through that despite it being 4 in the morning, Friday the 18th, just hours away from the release of Superchargers. So that's it. This is the last guy outside of Kaboom. We've done the base upgrade. We just need his Soul Gem, and it's apparently in Chapter 18. So I was going to stream that last night, but I didn't have internet for 6 hours thanks to routine maintenance that they told me about the night before at like 3 in the morning. I got the little pop-up thing at the top of your browser. Anyway, I'll quit rambling, and I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like Funny Bone or not? I think the guy is killer. And I'm excited to actually see how he upgrades. So stay tuned for more Skylanders research. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on Funny Bone. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Take those links down below. My personal site, oneofweezem.com, the Skylander Club Forum, SkylanderClub.com. They'll have the exclusive attack damage number spreadsheets. If you like what you see on the Skylander Club Forum, sign up. Guarantee you will have a good time there. But that's it for myself and Funny Bone. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you back here for more good times.